its heart, open government is really about making government and public services work better for people. And it recognises that citizens and civil society have a really important role to play in reforming public institutions so they better serve them. And so I think typically in the past we've tried to reform government by taking the personal and people out of it and trying to make things as kind of managerial and process orientated as possible. Whereas for me, open government is all about actually putting people, citizens, communities at the heart of reforming government and the way it works. I think the second thing I'd say is that open government is actually just quite a big umbrella term for lots of different types of reforms. But the common thread across all of them is that they increase transparency, participation, and/or accountability. So what I mean by when I say transparency is that it's kind of opening up government data and information on areas such as government public spending, government contracts, lobbying activity, the development and impact of policy, public service performance, all of these types of areas of how government functions. By participation, I mean kind of supporting strong and independent civil society, involving citizens and other stakeholders in decision-making processes, as Matilda spoke about, protecting whistleblowers and others who highlight waste and negligence or corruption in government. And accountability for me means putting in place the rules and laws and mechanisms that make sure that government listens, learns, responds, and changes when it needs to. And I think the final thing I'll say for now is that there is no one government that does open government well at the moment. There are lots of kind of areas of good practice around the world, but all governments have something to learn from other governments and organisations. And open government is also not just about government being up to the challenge. Open government really requires strong and active citizens and civil society to be meaningful, and it needs those outside of government who are willing to kind of stand up and collaborate and challenge government to make change happen.